Libra, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5 card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for y'all for supporting me and my channel. I mean, I'm closing in on 1,000 supporters. I'm so honored and so blessed to have you all just loving me because, it's like I was the fool, that took the leap of faith that and got on the metaphorical diving board. I mean, I don't ever jump in the water or anything, but no, but I really feel like, this is actually working out quite well, and I want to thank you all so much for supporting me. Before I proceed with it, I'm going to show off my beautiful little lacy gloves again that I've been, that I wanted to actually, start wearing more often even today because if you look at the ruffles of my dress, it has the same fabric. So I just kind of want to start, mixing and matching and stuff like that. So, it's similar to the fabric of the parasol that I carry around with at night. But anyway, the 5 card love reading includes the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, the fourth the past, the fifth the future. I'm going to draw a vampire oracle, and then I'm going to draw a Favoli card for more information. So let's get started with card number 1, which is you. 6 of Scepters. Are you kidding me? You seem to be in a very, very, maybe you just got engaged to, or you're, or maybe you just got married. But this is a big celebration moment. I wonder if it is a divorce, that's, giving you the celebration moment, but I'm kind of getting a bit of both, to be honest. I don't, because, every Libra is different. There's no, people with the same, experience and stuff like that. But if this resonates with you where it's either, love or negative, I'm going to be looking at the other cards so I can give you a better idea. But I'm kind of sensing, there's 2 different types of celebrations going on here. And, but the 6 of Wands is definitely a very promising celebration in any way. So even if it is a negative celebration, it's still a celebration for you. Even though you are an air sign, you can have fire somewhere in your star chart of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I just see that there is a reason for you to have a wonderful celebration from your side. Let's look at the other person. Hermit. Okay. It could be a Virgo, maybe somebody who has Virgo in their star chart. But yeah, this person seems to be walking away. Yeah, I am kind of sensing a bit of a breakup or divorce kind of situation here. And I'm so sorry if you have to deal with anything negative because nobody ever should suffer in negativity in any way. But I just feel like, that in this situation, sometimes divorces or breakups are good, if you both want to have inner happiness instead of being stuck together forever, and or any kind of breakup or any kind of break in any way. So, but yeah, I'm going to look at the other cards, but it looks like that this individual is kind of heading off somewhere. Well, let's look at the relationship. 5 of Scepters. Okay, there is definitely divorce or breakup going on in this connection, and I'm so incredibly sorry because, the 5 of Wands, it's not as bad as 5 of Swords, where one actually, defeats the other individual. However, in the 5 of Wands is definitely conflict or competition in any way, and, this could be you or the other person who is holding the cross, but I just see that there's definitely a conflict going on between you and the other person. Well, I'm going to have to look at the other cards. In the past, okay, 9 of Girls. There was definitely some, beautiful connection between you and the other person. And of course, it is the past. It's like, once upon a time, you both fell in love with each other. Everything just worked out fine. There was romance, there was courtship, there was everything just, but what you always wanted and desired and stuff like that. This could be you and the other person, man, woman, whoever. And if you look at the apples in the corner here, that's all about new beginnings and fertility. So, and this vampire is holding a green rose, and everything is just, it seems to be working out just wonderful. Contentment. I mean, everybody's just content in this situation. So, but let's look at the future. Hierophant. Oof. Marriage. I think this relationship is going to be okay. I mean, unless you're asking somebody or, a lawyer or some kind of guidance individual, for information, because that's also about, because, this could be you, a man or woman, whoever it is that's looking up at this individual, whoever it may be in your life that's, that you're asking, for guidance and support in any way. So, I mean, I'm kind of getting a bit of, mixed senses here. One negative and the other one is positive. The negative side is that I do see, that you both, could head for a breakup or a divorce. However, this could also be, you know, that you both are just kind of going through a bit of a conflict right now, but maybe with both you guys having open communication and counseling and respecting each other, stuff like that, maybe you guys will end up marrying each other in the end. This does look both incredibly beautiful either way. Wow. Well, let's draw an oracle card. Come on now. Get out. That death will come mortal, finite, and fragile. Yeah, you know, the thing is, you know, it's like, you know, maybe, you know, you could be a bit on the fragile or finite side. I mean, you know, the thing is, you know, it's like, or this relationship could, you know, somehow just be a bit on the fragile side, you know, where you both, you know, love each other, but you know, sometimes, you know, there's a bit of conflict or some kind of competition-esque kind of situation going on. And the thing is, you know, it's like, whenever there's problems or negativity, it could make one feel fragile or, yeah, or anything, because, you know, you see this vampire holding this heart. Yeah, this heart, and you know, they're kind of, you know, expressing themselves. So I think, you know, it's like, I do see, you know, proper open communication between you and the other person, and I think, you know, everything will end up being okay for you both, as long as you both respect and love each other for each other, and not just think, well, I'm just going to play this other person because I'm just tired of conflict and problems. But yeah, you know, it's like when you express and expose, you know, like your belly, for example, like a lion or lioness or any kind of animal, you know, it's like, you know, your heart is probably the most vulnerable organ, because I had mine, you know, broken by the Three of Swords, by the vampire, literally killed me off. But here, you know, it's all about, you know, just kind of, you know, expressing yourselves and maybe even showing your vulnerable side, you know, that you normally wouldn't show. But sometimes, you know, you do have to show, you know, that you actually do mean what you say, and not just think, okay, I'm just going to play the system, for example. So I think this connection will definitely, you know, it looks promising, you know, as long as you both, you know, are open to, you know, communication and respect and mutual desire, stuff like that. Wow. Well, I'm going to we'll finish off with the Favole card. Goodness, these cards do not want to come out. Ooh, you get... Actually, the Ace of Wands. Yep, that is what this means. It's the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is you know, sort of like a desire for this wish to come true. It's similar to the star sign, but this is actually wanting to, you know, to have, you know, any kind of desire that you want. So if you want to break up, and go ahead and break up or divorce. If you want to have, you know, a happier and healthier and more, you know, stable connection, you know, whichever you desire is what you should head towards, because you get the Ace of Wands. Well, it's up to you, Libra, so, you know, whatever you decide, it's for you and yours alone, because this is your personal read. Well, I'm going to leave it at this for you, Libra, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to subscribe and join me on a beautiful journey towards the future of more vampire information I can offer to you. I mean, my goodness, I'm just so honored to have been chosen as your tarot guide reader. Thank you all so very much for choosing me. Wow, this has been nothing but a very, you know, wonderful, you know, year for me, you know. So I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly, so thank you so much.